Hi, my Leos. Welcome to your monthly. And let's start talking a bit about what is happening, especially when it comes to the planetary aspects over here for this month of August. And well, my Leos, I understand this. First of all, this reading is a general reading and is good for moon signs, sun signs, and rising sign. I am a rising Leo. Well, when it comes to the Western astrology, because if I do Vedic, I am a Cancer, rising in Vedic, but I'm not going to go there. So anyway, so I'm a rising sign Leo, and for us, before we start, we look at your cards. Let me just picture this for you. July has been a month of changes, a month where we were trying to really stay calm and be patient. And there has been frustrations. There have been, I would say, frustrations when it comes to communications in a certain way. Things come back towards you, maybe people, maybe situations. But the eclipses now on July, right, has been pretty harsh in certain way for certain signs. And for you Leos, for us Leos ascendant, especially rising signs, it's very hard when it comes to try to make the changes, because that's what has happening with this eclipses and the solar eclipse and the moon eclipse, like in full moon eclipse. Hey, this is tough. This is not sweet, especially for a fixed sign like us. So we really have to apply this. And after all, things and a lot of things has been pretty much unstable. There's a lot of instability that we probably have been feeling, especially when it has to be with the 10th house when it comes to our job and environment, especially environments where we work, like the job environment, and maybe some discussions with people around, misunderstandings. And Mars retrograde has been in your 7th house too. So imagine that, how harsh has been. And when it comes to your relationship, so if you've been dealing with someone who's a fire sign or a air sign, we're going to talk about that. Why are we going to talk about that? Because I can see pretty much the fire going down. And it's like, where is this passion? Where it went? Right? Like, so let's look at this. Let's look at this so we can get more into details. I know you're looking at this, but you need to look at this. And it seems like your cards are like, oh no, don't worry, we'll talk about this. And I know, patience. If you've been dealing with someone who is a fire sign, obviously a Sagittarius especially, or someone who, especially a Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, but I see that. Could be that you've been dealing with a Sagittarius or someone who's an air sign, like an Aquarius. Now, I wouldn't say Aquarius, I would say Gemini, and strongly with Libra too, both. Not necessarily have to be those two, right? Could be any sign that actually resembles or shows that type of energy of an air sign or either a fire sign. You can be dealing with both, or you can be dealing with either group here. But in general, I see the fire going down. That passion is just draining up, like it's just like, where is it going? Things hasn't been pretty great when it comes to the relationship. Like, you guys have wanted to make commitments or in any way, and I know like you guys have not been able to get in any type of agreement, any type of commitment to agree on something or whatever it is that you try to get, especially when it comes to balance in this love life. All right, has been very unstable. Maybe you've been on and off, but has bring you a lot of pain. And I would say pain because I have this, but you'll be feeling this, especially because what energy you've been dragging from July will be dragged now in August, especially because we have Mars retrograde. We have Mercury retrograde. Obviously, Mercury retrograde is going actually direct in August 19. So anything that it comes to communications and miscommunications will change in August 19. But until then, right? You know what I see? What I just said? Miscommunication, but I see two frustrations with Eight of Wands. There is, I would say, a sense of being stuck and not being able to move in a certain way because there's no way, like, either parties in here, especially when you're dealing with this fire sign, to see where is the mistake, what is that you're not understanding, or what is this person not understanding from you. But the thing is, like, excuse me, there's no stability. That's it. It's just pain and anxiety coming, and it's keeping you like, but expect to know truth coming out of this person's mouth. Now, I'm going to that moon, but for right now, just keep looking at this. All right? So, this is probably going to be a very short reading and straightforward. But if you're dealing with a fire sign, especially Sagittarius, you've been stuck, you've been feeling anxiety, or you will be feeling anxiety, and something is going to come to light that you might not like it. Now, if you're dealing with someone who is an air sign, obviously, same issue, same problem, on and off thing, not being able to understand each other. But however, Mother of Swords, it tells us this person is really going to come through and just say things just like that. This person is very intellectual, and it's being controlled more from the head, from their thoughts, and then their hearts. Okay, this person is driven by their thoughts and not their heart. So his or her heart. So this person will come and say things to you straightforward. And is going to be honest. I see more honesty in this side. Okay. And of course, it might turn off or will turn off your passion. But what I see is that it might be, you might be able to reason, have a, to be reasoning with this person, any type of reasoning to have with this person. When it comes to the person with fire sign, right, I feel more like things are not being very clear, and probably it won't be so clear. And this person with the Eight of Wands, it shows like you definitely need to consider next steps with this person. You really have to. Do you really want to stay with this relationship? Do you really want to deal with this person that you having misunderstandings from left to right, and whatever this person is saying is frustrating you in a certain way? At least this one with the air sign, at least it's just being saying the things just right there and being very reasonable, right? And then in certain way there is time of that you feel like this person is going to consider your point of view. This side, no. This person, this side is bringing you more anxiety, and just because you really want to know what's going on, because you feel like, okay, but I need to know, like, you can't keep me here just figuring it out. Like, I don't read your mind, like, it's like you need to have patience with this person all the time, and it's just like so annoying, isn't it? But yeah, the moon is like, don't expect 100%, neither from this person. Don't expect to know the truth 100%, but expect that this person will be more honest, the one with the air sign. The one with the fire sign, there's things that this person, you might not even hear from this person, might not even say it. It's just, you know, just right there, just calm, sitting down, and you're like, but, you know, I mean, like, you trying to stay, you know, calm and have the patience, but then it's like not going anywhere. At least with the person you I see, this air sign, at least is being honest, trying to consider your point of view, and will, you know, kind of bring that light to you, so you'll be able to consider what to do, what will be the next step, and try to find balance in the relationship. So this is what I see in this month so far. However, what I see also is the energy of the full moon and August 26th in Pisces. So it's someone, it seems like someone who is going to be in water sign over here is going to bring some love and nurturing energy for you. So this person is offering you something. Is offering you stability in a certain way. If you see it that way, it's offering you stability. It's offering you, you know, this card of the Empress is, it's more like a maternal way to see it, you know, and this one too. So it might not be a new love in terms to romantically speaking. Could be either your mother or you know, especially a mother, or someone who's a woman, or a friend, someone that will be there to support you, especially to pass through this time. Because my Leos, is something that it came to my head too, is like, if you've been dealing with the court, you know, maybe you were dealing with something in court before July, or the beginning of July, and things like you thought that, okay, it was done and dealt with, it might come back, especially because Mars is retrograde. And so it's giving you that push, and that, you know, I would say Mars is very impulsive, and it's going to be in your 6th house now. So it's going to be, it's retrograde and going direct on August 27th. So it's going to, you know, be difficult, and this is a time for you to be healing in a certain way, because there's other energies. I don't want to get into all the details, but I can say energies like a trine in Jupiter with Neptune. So Neptune is this dreamy feel of the stars. So it's kind of like something that's going to help you to move forward. And you are going to feel down a bit, and you are going to feel this energy like, oh my Lord, I thought it was going to be over. But that's just the first 3, almost entire August. I'm not gonna lie, it's going to be almost entire August. When it comes to your job, comes to your work life, things are going to be more balanced. I know you probably were dealing with some people that it would not offer you some support around, but you will be feeling that support and that balance. That's why the 6 of Pentacles is here. So it's letting me know that you will feel, you know, the fruits of your labor at the end with the Empress card too, because it's just here. And by the way, Mars in retrograde also is giving you this last card, I would say, for the enter of September, which is the Chariot, and you're going to be ready. So don't worry, you're going to be ready to move towards your goals, towards what you want to achieve. You are focusing. This that you're passing through is like a rock in your shoe. You know, when sometimes you walk in and you get like a little stone inside, and then you're like, oh, you have to stop and take your shoes and just, you know, and take the little rock, stone out of your shoe. Well, this is a problem here. That is the rock in your shoe. This. But it's going to pass. It's just temporarily. And I'm telling you, September, things are going to be way better. Way better. And remember, if you're dealing with someone with, you know, fire sign or air sign, it's up to you. But I see that you are going to see clearly after August 27, when the full moon comes in your 8th house. It's going to kind of like clean up things for you. By the way, that's the house of your other income. Could be for taxes. Maybe you hearing from taxes, or you know, selling property or whatever you want to do. So things are going to do well in that aspect. Okay, things are going to be much better. And well, don't expect to know 100% what you're going to hear from either the fire sign or especially the fire sign. Whatever is coming from the air sign is going to come from honesty, at least, and you guys are going to be able to be more reasonable and talk about whatever you guys are passing through. And don't worry, I like this combination. It's perfect. This trine that I was talking about, this trine between Jupiter and Neptune, it's really much bringing this sense of peace and healing. So you can see it with the star, and especially with this daughter of wands, which it represents like the Fool card, because it represents all these new beginnings, new starts. Also has to be with inspirations and changes that brings you some creativity, spark all your creativity and all your ideas. But wait, in August 27, at the end, get them ready, write them down. I know you're gonna have all this creation coming towards you, and stay focused, because I know you will be able to be focused at the end, by August 27. I know you don't like what I have to say about love life. Hey, we all pass through it, but these energies take advantage of Jupiter and Neptune energy, trine, because it's really going to help you to move forward, especially when it comes to your love life. I mean, your job. It's July and August is going to be pretty much touching base in what it is, your career and your house of 10th house, with Uranus that is here in Taurus. So it has been in your 10th house. So now it's going retrograde. So of course you might feel a little unstable, right? It's in August 7 is going to be retrograde. So that's another aspect that I wanted to mention. But don't worry, because that's why you're getting all this energy of creativity at the end. So it's something that you're moving through, a little bit of instability, but there's going to be balance anyway. So it's a little like, for you, it's going to feel unstable, but by itself, the job is going to be there. Like whatever it is that you work in your work environment, you might not feel like it's working but it's not reality. It's not that happening, because we do have the moon. So sometimes the moon shows something that you see in a different way, and Neptune is very dreamy too. So in certain way, it might help you to fix things, and it's a period of healing for you this month of August, and seeing things for the way they are, even though they're not 100% there in your face. I don't know how to explain that, but it's changing, giving form to your future, because now by September things are going to work much better for us Leo. So it's not going to be that bad. Things are moving. We're moving through. Just keep this in mind. We do need to be patient, but that doesn't mean we need to deal with this type of people who we have to be so patient and keep us frustrated and put those swords in our eyes, right? And then we can't see, but we have anxiety, and we can think, or we cannot focus just because they put us in that stage. So don't say this is negative. It all depends on you. What do you want to do? Do you want to deal with a very nice energy and look for someone else, and actually just stick with this person, or someone who comes at the end of the month and brings you that water energy, that water sense of love and warm-hearted person, give you security, sensitivity, someone who's compassionate and make you feel good. So like I said, not necessarily is a new person coming, in love life. Could be someone who is going to be there for you. So we always have to look at the positive things in life. So do you want to stick with something that doesn't work and makes you feel miserable and keeps you waiting and waiting, and like you need to be patient? Or someone who can maybe with the air sign. So I don't know if you are with both at the same time, which it doesn't look like. It just seems like this is for a group who is within fire sign, dealing with a fire sign, another group is dealing with an air sign. So you might be able to fix things if you're dealing with an air sign and start over again. But when it comes to my fire sign, people dealing with the fire sign, it's more complicated than that. And you're really going to need to dig into the truth of what's going on here. Okay? So, anyway, I'll send you a big kiss, much love, much light, and wishing you the best for all my heroes. And I'll see you in mid-month. And if I don't see you mid-month, I might see you then on the next month. I don't know. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, please comment, participate with me, participate in the community. I know this is a new channel now, so I'm new. Well, not really, because it was in Spanish first, now it's in English. And just leave me your comments, subscribe, hit the like button, click the bell so you know when I'm posting, uploading the new videos, and participate. It's important. Comment. It's very important for me, and so you can give me ideas. We can just share and work things together, because that's what the main thing is here in my channel. I wanted to help you to grow, and we can grow together. Okay, so much love and much light, and I see you in the mid-month. If not, I'll see you next month in September. Love you. Ciao.